So I kind of stopped using acrylic for my plushies for that reason, because I don't want people to associate me with like a reseller or anything. I'm just making my first carnation now. This is a really simple pattern. But I am going to lose money on the sale, essentially. Dun, da, da, da. What do you think? And I was stressing out so badly finishing off the pink carnations because I didn't think I'd have enough yarn. How crazy is this? It's so big. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to another video. My name's Amanda if you don't know me, and I am the owner of a small crochet business called The Cotton Florist. And today we are going to be doing a studio vlog, so I'm going to be taking you through what I usually do in a week. So I got some Etsy orders to pack and Etsy orders to create first and then pack. And I also have some prepping to do for an upcoming market that I have. It's not a market, it's actually like a artist alley type. It's called Supernova in Sydney, and it's in June, I think, or around that time. There's also possibly another market coming up before then that hasn't sent out any applications yet, but I went to it last year and loved it, so I'm hoping that they do it again. If so, I need to prep a lot. If you've watched previous vlogs, it's actually a market that I did and sold everything that I had, like totally sold out that day. My best one day performing market ever. Then I had barely anything for Supernova. So this time I'm going to prep for a lot of stock. So I'm going to start my prepping now. I'm prepping my flowers currently because I need to have a lot of those. I'm really wanting to redesign some of them and just have a bunch of mini bouquets. So if you've watched my previous videos, you know I really love doing mini bouquets. So that's what I'm kind of wanting to do at the moment. So let's get on with this vlog. We've got some orders to make, orders to pack, and lots to prep. So I just wanted to quickly say thank you so much. If I'm not quite sure if you're watching, but I had an order placed recently on Etsy for 2 sunflower turtles and this little guy, which I've just finished. So this is my heart in a pot plant. My heart in a pot plant? My heart hot plant. And I also have to do the 2, not sunflower turtles, daisy turtles. So I need to get them finished and this one and send it out. I'm hoping to send it out tomorrow. So that way it'll be all sent and done on time. I do stress about my Etsy orders a little bit. I like to get them done on time and sent out so I can like clear my mind and get onto other things. So I don't like doing pretty much anything else until Etsy orders are done, or website orders. So we're going to get this packaged up and finish my 2 daisy turtles to go along with it, and then I can send it out, and then we'll get back onto regular prepping. So I want to do flowers and also more junimos. Junimos are the things that usually do well at Supernova, so I'm going to make sure I have a bunch of those. I recently sized down the regular pattern I was using to make them kind of smaller, and I like that better. They're just more pocket size. I don't know, I like pocket size things. So we're going to do some of those and some flowers this week, maybe some mini chickens if I can get around to it, but I think we're going to mostly be doing junimos and flowers, so stay tuned. I may make some random things as well. I do have to finish my Hang It On plushie, which I haven't finished yet from last vlog. I still haven't finished it. I'm going to finish it this week. I will. So let's go. Okay, so we have 1 daisy turtle done. This one's got the little daisy on the outside, and this is the turtle, the second daisy turtle without the daisy flower. So I'm going to do that now, and then we can send this order off. I've also got the heart pop pump that I've already shown you, so they will all go together. My tension is way too loose with this egg, but it's okay. We're just testing before I write up the pattern. Yeah, my tension is super loose on this one. I don't know if you can see all of the holes. I think I probably should have sized down. This is a 3.5. I probably should have sized down to a 3, although I usually do a 3.5 with this. I think because I've been doing yarn under, yarn over lately, and I didn't for this one, because I thought I didn't for this, but maybe I did. My tension is much better. Anyway, this is what happens when I don't write down what I'm sort of doing, but yeah, those gaps, not good, but it's okay because it's just our tester run to make sure everything works and looks good. And I'm just gonna, yeah, see, we pretty much have like 1 different size eggs. Anyway, it's okay. This is what I'm going to build my mock one with, and then I will do the tutorial from the start. But this is what happens when you're testing. You'll get all sorts of weird and wonderful things. But I do like the color combinations. I think it's nice. But I always get started on the bunny now. I have drawn it up. I want kind of a longish bunny, and I've started writing out the pattern. So yeah, I'll start making it up and then seeing how it goes and what I need to edit here and there to see kind of what I have a vision for what I want it to look like. So let's get on with that. Okay, so I've made a bit more progress on my bunny pattern. So this is going to be the base of the head, and then we obviously have these 2 little ears. Kind of hard for me to kind of hard for me to show, but basically another ear, and then a little face on, and that's going to be like the top of the stem, so it's going to be like the bunny flower, I guess. And then I'm going to have 5. This one is too small because I did a yarn under, yarn over, but I'm going to have 5 individual eggs that are going to be coming out from the bunny plant. So this is what it looks like so far. I am hoping to record the tutorial tomorrow and post it the same day. I don't know how possible that is. I've never shot and edited a video in the same day, but I'm going to give it a try. There shouldn't be too much to it, so I'm hoping that I can get this done. I just need to assemble this one first so I have an example bouquet to show everyone, and to show what it's going to look like, and for the thumbnail picture and everything. So that is where I am up to. Hopefully I can get it done today, and hopefully I can get this assembled today. I should be able to, and then I can start shooting the video tomorrow after my 9 to 5 job. Not a lot of time, but it is daylight savings here in Sydney at the moment, so the days are longer, so it won't start getting dark until around 8, so we've got plenty of time. But yeah, I'm going to continue on with this. I do like the color schemes as well. Like, I like this like pastel-y pink, and I was going to use white but as you know, I don't have white in this yarn, but I do like it in yellow anyway. I think it suits these colors nicely. I'm going to choose either 1 more color or do 2 more eggs in the same colors, and then I'll have the 5 eggs and the bunny on top, and then we'll see. I just want to make sure it's not too heavy. I don't think it should be. I use a really thick floral wire, so yeah, anyway, let's get on with it. Okay guys, so I just finished recording the tutorial for my Easter bunny bouquet. Dun, da, da, da. What do you think? So this video will hopefully be up before this particular vlog, because I am trying to get it up as soon as possible so people can get their craft projects done before Easter. So this is it. I have a full tutorial that should be up now. If it is, I'll put a little link above or link below, so check it out. It'll show you how to make the Easter eggs, the bunny, and then assemble everything. So it's a super easy pattern. If you've made any flower patterns, then this will be a breeze. So yeah, I'm so proud of this little pattern. I think it's really cute. I do have a Halloween like a ghost flower, so I'm glad that I can now add an Easter one to my collection as well. I did kind of film as the light was going down, so I'm really hoping that the quality of the video is okay, but I'm going to edit that tonight. And yeah, oh, it's so cute. So check out that video if you haven't already, and let me know what you think. Give it a try, and yeah, let me know if my instructions are okay. I'm thinking of putting a written pattern out as well, maybe on my Ko-fi. It does take me a lot of time to do the written patterns though, so I'll see if I have time. If I do, I don't know if I'll make it free, just because I've already got the YouTube tutorial for free. So if I need to spend more time making like a written pattern, I might make it for like $1 or something, just something small. But yeah, I don't know yet. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. Let me know what you think, because I probably wouldn't have done that before this video comes out, so let me know what you would prefer. But yeah. So my brother-in-law just made me my new square reader holder, like my little checkout station, I guess. It's super cute. He had made me one before, but it was just a plain one, just to show me the layout, and then he's asked me to decorate it and design it, which I've done on Canva. So I just basically did the shape in Canva, and then he used his 3D printer to then print what I designed onto actual wood and cut out the area for my square reader. This part is my business cards, and then I have my QR code, which takes you to my socials. But yeah, how nice is it? It worked out really well, and he can also print on wood with color, which I think is really cool. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing, but it is, which is really fun. And there's another one here which I might actually put up like on my wall when I get my shelves done. But look, my gigantic giraffe loom. So I have a little one here. Where is it? Here, a little actual card size one. But then I said, hey, how big could you make them? And he said like A4. I think this is a bit bigger than A4, right? Actually, I don't know. But anyway, look at this. How crazy is this? It's so big. Like, it's amazing. So I'm going to get some shelves and just put it up above my desk. But yeah, how awesome is that? So check out Wooden Sentiment if you want to have your own gigantic card. Obviously, socials on screen as always. So I don't know when I'm going to get my shelving up, but I need to, because like, mazel, look how bad it is. It's so messy here. So yeah, and I still haven't finished this guy. I keep saying in every vlog, oh, I'm gonna finish him, but you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finish him. I actually just got a really large Etsy order that I need to complete, so I don't know. it's like a big bouquet order, so I'm not quite sure when I'll have time. But I'm just also currently editing the tutorial for this, so it's taking me a lot longer than I thought. I thought it would be easy to do, and turns out it's not. It takes a while, and I've had to do some with voiceover and then some like talking like I am right now, because when I was recording some of it, my kids were home, so they were very loud. So I definitely couldn't use the audio from now, because it was just them screaming in the background as I was playing. So I did a voiceover, but it just kind of sounds a bit different, swapping from like this kind of audio to like a voiceover audio. So I hope it's okay. If you guys do watch the tutorial, please let me know. I'd love some feedback on what you thought of it and if it was any good. I'd like to do some more, maybe not something as epic as this, because this took a lot. It was like, you know, tutorial for this, and then the assembly part, which is kind of a lot. So it's like an hour-long video, but I'd love to do some smaller ones too. Like just simple things, like like a keychains one, where you can just make the little individual type of keychains. I have an extra one here. I was thinking, should I make this into a keychain? But then I thought, oh, maybe I'll just make another bouquet, because I kind of already have some of the additional well, there's actually these strokes that I rejected, but you know, I could make a few more of these, and then just make a bouquet, or I could just turn this into a really cute little keychain. I don't make a lot of keychains with acrylic yarn. I want to get into making more plushies with acrylic yarn. I usually only use acrylic yarn for flowers, but yeah, I really want to do more acrylic yarn with plushies, because they do look cute. I just worry because I know a lot of Temu like shops sell the acrylic plushies, so I kind of stopped using acrylic for my plushies for that reason, because I don't want people to associate me with like a reseller or anything. So that's why I use like soft chenille yarn with all my plushies now. But I don't know, it just looks so nice like this too. But yeah, I'll think about it. But whenever I see like plushies made with acrylic yarn, it makes me think, especially if there's a lot of them, I'm like, is that handmade, or is that, you know, handmade overseas in poor conditions? Like, I could never know, and I don't want to support big companies. I mean, I'm sure we all do anyway, accidentally, like when we buy clothing and stuff like that, we're supporting, you know, some kind of, you know, bad condition work, low paid work, etc. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what do you think? Do you like the acrylic yarn plushies, or do you prefer like the more plushies? let me know, because genuinely interested. And also I really need to get my Anya doll finished. Like I will get this done sometime this year, I promise. Okay guys, so I just got a pretty awesome order on Etsy. It's one of my Carnation bouquets, and I think I made this bouquet last year around this time actually. And it consists of 5 carnations, 3 this really nice pink color, and then 1 in this really nice orange color. I just love the way orange and pink goes together. And then I have a color lily on the top. So I'm just making my first carnation now. This is a really simple pattern. I think I got it from, actually I can't remember. I'll have to have a look and remember where I got this pattern from and then link it. But if I do forget, please just put it in the comments and I'll reply to you. But it's a really, really easy pattern. The only thing is that it uses up a fair amount of yarn. And I've only got this ball left and I need to make 3 of these. So I'm hoping, because this is basically all just double crochet increases around. So I'm hoping I have enough. I need to do the frill on top, which is basically like 3 chains and a single crochet. So it kind of goes up and down, up and down. So I need to do this. And yeah, make another 2 more. And this is my yarn. I milk cotton, and I am low-key stressing that I don't have enough. I need to get this done, to be honest, by tomorrow. So I need to make 5 more flowers, and assemble, which if you've watched my vlog, you know that it's not really possible for me to do in one day because I have a full-time job. But anyway, we're going to do our best to get this done. I'm trying to do this in my downtime, like my lunch breaks, because I'm working from home today. So I'm going to try and get some done in my lunch break. And then what else I can't do today, what else I can't do during the next couple of hours, I'm going to have to just do at nighttime, and I'm just going to have to hustle and try and get this done and then assemble maybe tomorrow morning and then ship it out. So hoping to get this done ASAP. And then I have another order for a daisy turtle, which is my 3rd daisy turtle this month. So I really don't understand Etsy sometimes. It seems that sometimes I do really well, like a certain item will just sell like out of nowhere, and then I won't get an order for it for a year, and then I'll sell like 4 or 5 in a month. I'm like, I don't get it. I mean, I'm sure it has something to do with the algorithm and eyes on my items and people just not seeing them. But anyway, that was really nice. It's fun because it means I'm doing different things all the time. So I'm going to get this bouquet done, hopefully ASAP, and then I will check back in and let you know how I went shortly, and we can do a little update, and hopefully when I check back in next I'll be done. But we know what I'm like about saying, oh, check back in and show you my finished thing, and then 3 blogs later I'm still doing it. So anyway, let's check back soon. Okay, quick check-in, and I have now finished the 5 carnations. So I've got the 2 orange and the 3 pink, and luckily I had just the right amount of yarn as well. I almost ran out of yarn. This is all that's left, which definitely is not enough for another carnation, but that's fine because I've ordered some more yarn, so there's more coming. But I never really know exactly what shade of yarn I'm going to get because the pictures don't always match up with the yarn that I receive. But that's okay. I finished enough of the carnations for this order. All I need to do now is just do the 1 lily, the color lily. So this is all done, and luckily I have a lot of the same green. This color combination is really pretty. I really love orange and pinks together. I don't know what it is about orange and pink, but they're just so pretty together. So I actually just realized I need to do the leaves as well. So I haven't finished my carnations because the leaves are not done. So I'm going to quickly do the leaves. The leaves are really mini, so that's good. They don't take too long. And then I'm going to start on the calla lily and then assemble. And then hopefully this will be done. And then I need to do a daisy turtle flower as well for another Etsy order. So let's get back into it. But yeah, do you like these carnations? I think they're so pretty. But I'll check back in when I am doing my assemblies so you guys can see how I assemble them. I think I do have a video from probably a while ago when I was making carnations. And I think I've filmed the process before. But anyway, I'll include it in this vlog too, so you can kind of see what I do. It's a fun process. I like carnations. They're cool. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am such an idiot. So I just found another one. I had accidentally done 4 carnations. I didn't need to. I only needed to do 3. And I was stressing out so badly finishing off the pink carnations because I didn't think I'd have enough yarn. And this whole time I had already done enough. So I have an extra one now for market prep, so that's great. But this is all I need for the bouquet. And I've done an extra one, so woohoo, go me. But yeah. Oh my gosh, all that stress for nothing. I was literally finishing these last night and stressing out that I would not be able to do the frill on the top because I didn't think I had enough yarn. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's get back to it. So these flowers are finally assembled. I actually stayed up until 2 a.m. finishing these last night. Oh, I just really wanted to get them done. But aren't they just so pretty? So I spent a lot of time assembling these flowers. I probably should have done it a lot earlier because I need to get this parcel out ASAP. And I actually just got a Shopify order come through too, which is my first Shopify order. But unfortunately, no shipping has been paid on the order, so I'm not quite sure what the situation is with that. It comes through as a PO box and then it says postage not required, but they purchased it from the US and I'm in Australia, so unless I'm going to fly over and pick it up, I don't think that they're going to have postage not required. They definitely need postage on this. So I don't know if this is a Shopify thing. If you guys have seen this, let me know. What do I do? Because when I did a test run of these items, they all came up with shipping, like a shipping fee. So I don't know why this one is saying not. Like, I don't know if you can bypass a shipping option. So I'm going to have to investigate that. Otherwise, I'll have to cancel the order because the item is $20 Australian and the shipping is $26 to the US, so obviously I'm not going to run at a loss, so I'll have to cancel the order unfortunately and figure out what's going on with Shopify. It sucks to cancel orders, but at the end of the day I can't sell an item for $20 and then ship it out for $26 out of my own pocket. It's just, what's the point of even having a store at that point, right? So anyway, I'll figure out what's going on and get back to you if anyone else is having the issue. Let me know if you have it as well and I'll see if I can find a solution. But yeah, I did do a quick Google search and a lot of other people are having the same problem, so back to the drawing board. So I know that earlier I said I wasn't sure whether I would fulfill the order that I received that didn't have any shipping payment for, and I did have a look on Shopify and I noticed that when I went to buy the same item, it didn't ask for my shipping. Like, it asked my shipping address but didn't give me any like price for shipping. So I don't know, part of me says I should honor the sale anyway, but I am going to lose money on the sale essentially. I think I'll lose about $5 just on the shipping cost alone. So because the price was 20 Australian dollars for the item and then no shipping. Cost of me shipping to the US is $26. So, and then yeah, doesn't even include material costs as well. So I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm still uncertain if I should refund or just make the item anyway. So yeah, I'm thinking I might contact the person, let them know that there was a mistake and just see what they want to do. I don't think they're going to want to pay shipping because it's going to be more than what the actual item is, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm still thinking about it. I'm really uncertain. What would you guys do? Like, what would you honestly do? And if this happened to you, how would you react if someone cancelled the order, knowing that it's not your fault, but the shop unknowingly knew that there was free shipping? Like, it's a tricky situation, right? Like, I can see it from both angles. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm really undecided on what I'm going to do. I'm trying to do the right thing, but at the same time, I don't want to rip myself off either. Yeah, I don't know. I'll check back in when I figure out what to do, I guess. Anyway, now we need to wrap some flowers. I finished making the flowers last night that I already showed you, and now we are going to wrap them up. Let's go. Okay, let's wrap. So trying to figure out exactly how much I need. Okay, I actually forgot how I did it, and I just had to look back through some photos. Is there a specific way I did it last time? So this is what I did. I need to make this shorter. And for these, I just these are a bit too big, so I need to cut them down. It looks crazy, but there is method to the madness, which is kind of unusual, but there is. This is only kind of rough, but doesn't matter because this doesn't have to be exact shape. I mean exact width. Fine. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Oh my goodness. To actually work for me. Like I said, it's been a while. I'll get my, oh my gosh. When it comes to ribbon, too much is always better. I can fix up the ends as well. I just want to make sure I've got mostly everything. So I just finished creating my portfolio to apply for Artist Alleys. Now, if you're not someone who has applied for an Artist Alley before or has, they've watched Artist Alley videos, basically to apply for an Artist Alley or a position in Artist Alley, you will actually need to have a portfolio. Now, depending on what kind of artist you are, you may have different types of portfolios. So for example, myself, I create crochet plushies, so I don't really have a place where I regularly post pictures like a DeviantArt or an ArtStation account, whereas if you're an artist already, you would have these already set up which showcase your work. You would need them when you're applying for artistic jobs and commissions and things like that. So artists usually have this already set up, but if you're someone like myself who has crochet, or if you're another handmade business like a ceramicist or a jewelry designer, you may need to create something like what I have. So if you don't already have something like that set up, you may have to create it. I've just put mine on screen now. Basically, it's I've made mine on card.co. Card.co is a free website. This is not sponsored, by the way. It's just something I've heard from other artists on Discord channels. So it's basically a one single page that you can break into sections, and you can organize it to do whatever you kind of want to showcase. So a lot of the jurors, when they're assessing Artist Alley applications, they don't have a lot of time to go through everyone's application. So there could be 1,000 people apply. There might be 100 positions available, 100 spots available. Now, the jurors don't have a lot of time to go through every single person's portfolio, and they can't spend a lot of time clicking into the individual sections of your website as well. So it might be tempting to use your website as your portfolio. However, for example, my website, thecottonflorist.com, I have quite a lot of sections in my shop. So I'll have, section for keychains or plushies or flowers, and I don't expect that the jurors will be able to go through every single one of those sections. I know they don't like to click around a lot, and they usually do specify as well that they don't have the time to do that. So to give yourself the best chance of having all of your portfolio assessed and seen is to make something like a card.co. Now, basically what it is, it's like a one page, and then you can split it into sections, and you can have your portfolio, your tables, examples, etc. to give yourself the best chance, and for myself to give myself the best chance for applying to Oz Comic Con in Sydney, I have decided to make a card. I actually already created my application, but I have gone in and updated it since then with my actual portfolio. Now for me, I do a lot of 90s nostalgia like Pokemon and Ghibli, and I also do a lot of other, just cute kawaii themed. So this is what I've been pretty much working on. I have updated the link to my Oz Comic Con portfolio now, so I'm really hoping that I can get accepted. I believe I find out probably in like the next 3 months. I think they don't let you know until much closer to the actual event. So I will definitely be sure to let you guys know if I am successful. I'm also planning to apply for SmashCon, which is another notoriously difficult event to get into, but apparently it's the best ever event, also in Sydney. So I will be using the same portfolio link to apply there. They have like a little woodland theme. It's kind of going on like a camping theme, I think it is. So I'm going to really do some really cute, more like woodland, outdoorsy, camping kind of themed plushies, and see if that will help me get over the line. But I'm feeling confident now that I have my portfolio up and running because last year I didn't, and I think I just linked to my website and it was my old website, so it just wasn't looking great. So hopefully I've given myself the best chance. And if you're also thinking of applying for comic conventions or artist alleys, hopefully this has given you some inspiration and some assistance to help you as well. If you do want me to do a full video on this and how I created this particular portfolio and how I created it in sections, please let me know, and I would be more than happy to create that video if it's going to help anyone out, because I know that creating these kind of card websites and applying for Artist Alley can be really overwhelming and confusing at times because every single event has different requirements. So if you have one link to your portfolio that you can share, it just makes it easier for all the events at once. Well, that is it for another video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what we did in this one. We do have a lot more prep to do, and I didn't really get a lot of prep done this week. Actually, it was mostly fulfilling orders. So I really do have a lot of groundwork to do to get myself up to speed with those orders. I will say as well, at the start of the video I mentioned that there was a market that I was hoping would open up its registrations for, because it did really well at it last year. It actually just opened its registrations up, so I have applied, and fingers crossed, because I really loved the event last year. It was a great event even though it rained, but it worked in my favor given that it was like a Mother's Day weekend event. So obviously my flowers did really well, so I'm hoping to replicate the same success as last time this year if I get in. Of course, I don't know when, I'll find out. I'm also still waiting on my application for Oz Comic Con Sydney and Smash in Sydney, and I think that's all I'm waiting for. Yeah, so I have the other two big ones coming up, which is CargoCon in October and Supernova Sydney in June. So I have some pretty big events I need to prep for, so hopefully I can get that done in the next few months. So stick around, and in the next vlog we will be doing a lot more market prepping. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.